Hey, collective. Okay, guys, going to get y'all reading. Hopefully you're doing well. No strings attached. Okay. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Remember also, this is a general collective reading as always, okay? Please only take what resonates and leave the rest. I don't think I got these cards before. That's interesting. Okay. No strings attached. Easy does it. Midas touch. Something that you're doing. This is definitely something that you're doing. This isn't... Actually, I'm going to get some clarification on this because I'm feeling like we have a couple of different things that are going on here. Am I blue? Interesting. I was feeling this when I was going to say a couple of things are going on. You know what's interesting about this, because this can definitely talk about depression, okay? Feeling the blues. Somebody could actually be crying. We see tears. And what's interesting is I saw Easy Does It here. And I immediately thought that this had something to do with communication or a way that something needs to be communicated to another person. Or maybe even the receptivity, the way that you are receiving, because this could definitely be someone who is coming to you. You got a lot of things that are going on right now. I can see this is not going to be just strictly about, sorry, I'm going to get comfortable. Just strictly about the Midas touch, just about the, not accumulations, but about manifestations in some way or doing well, although that's definitely going to be a part of this reading. I can already see. It's also going to be about, I don't know if you could be coming into contact with someone here. I look at that life at the party. I didn't even mean to cut on that. And my blue was the other one. I don't know why this, honestly, am I blue? I don't know why I actually put that back in the deck. I feel like you're soothing somebody with something that you're doing here. It's like Easy Does It. You're leaning into something. I feel like something's about to expand for you, but I almost feel either Spirit wants you to know not to be so attached to the outcome, that it's actually coming, that it's happening for you, no strings attached, right? But I also feel... I do believe it's going to be more than that, honestly. But I feel like something else is going on here. Am I blue? If you are experiencing symptoms of depression or something like that, and you know that it's not like clinical depression or some kind of maybe even seasonal, situational depression that you might be going through, and you feel like you're actually going through a bit of an awakening, it can feel that way, just so that you know, or even a dark night of the soul. It can actually feel quite daunting. And... yeah, and kind of difficult to get through. So make sure that you're doing things here. I don't know why I feel like I need to say that. Just make sure that you're doing things to assist you with that, to keep you grounded, to clear your energy. Very important. Focus on things, obviously, that are very uplifting to you, because that's always important. But especially in times like that, you are getting through it. You're just working through those things. I would also journal a lot. That seems to be a great outlet in terms of processing feelings, emotions that need to come out. Okay, I don't even know why this is coming out. Somebody needs to get away from a female figure. And I don't know if this is a mother or someone that has been maternal in some way. Why do I feel like someone is... I feel like this is pressure on me for some reason. I don't know if I'm taking care of this person or if they have some expectation from me. I feel like I'm overwhelmed with it for some reason. I have no idea what that's about, but that's exactly what I'm getting. And so... if it fits, it fits. Let's see what's going on for you guys. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the collective tonight? What do you want the collective to know? Stork, news of a birth or new business opportunity. That's what I was thinking here. And to be honest with you, I don't know who this is that is running. This could definitely be some kind of spiritual business that is coming together, but it could be something else. Now, business opportunity doesn't have to be your own business. It could be a rise within your own business. I do feel like it's something new. Incidentally, somebody here could be having a baby as well. Krishan. Just heard Krishan. Interesting. Wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. this is going. Okay, one more thing. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. I'm going to get one more on this because I don't know why I'm feeling like there's a crossover here. Yeah, danger, especially in money matters. That's what I feel here. So I do feel that somebody, I don't know why I feel some kind of return as well, or somebody trying to come in. It doesn't have to be a return, actually. New home, new attitude, and bringing a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So here's the thing. I do feel there is some kind of expansion that's happening for sure. I feel like you're going to feel like things are, I don't know, I feel like they're speeding up, but pretty quickly is what I'm getting here. This could be something new that you have. I also feel that somebody, for whatever reason, is going to try to come in. This could be somebody that you meet. This does not have to be a return of sorts. This could actually be somebody that you meet that maybe you cannot trust, okay? I don't know if they're trying to, I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to build a relationship with you. I almost feel like I'm coming on very strong with you. So maybe coming on very strong, trying to form a friendship, form some kind of relationship with you very quickly. But I don't know that this is good. And the thing is, I almost feel like whoever this is, they can come across, this is a bear, right? A bear is usually a protector in a sense. And so it makes me, even a boss of sorts, honestly. Okay, well, that makes sense as well on Midas touch here. But remember, the card says danger, especially around money matters. Okay, so here's the deal. I feel like somebody, they could already be in your vicinity, okay? So just, again, use your discernment when it comes to this. Somebody could be pitching you on a new idea to start something here, or to get engaged with something that they want to start here. Okay, but it may require either your influence or your money. I feel like some kind of money is involved here. And the reason being, we see that you have the Midas touch, that things come to you a bit easily, that you're actually quite good at manifesting or making money in some way. Now I'm feeling like maybe Spirit wants you to keep someone kind of at arm's distance here, no strings attached, okay? Don't overlap the two, even if you were to choose or think about getting into business with someone, because I feel like it's going to be two things coming together, but this doesn't feel good tonight for some reason. So I'm going to get more into it. Let's see, Spirit, what is this about? Let me get some of these, actually. Give me some more information for the collective. Yeah, and with that ring card coming out, yeah, I just think, honestly, I don't know if the proposal, I feel like the two, I don't know why I feel like they're intertwined. Commitment. I feel like somebody is actually coming on strong about something, but it has to do with something that you do, and I'm not sure why that is, or something that they want to do with you. There's the birds right there. I don't know if you talk for a living or something like that, but this could definitely be some kind of verbal communication that's coming in. And it could also be someone that wants to negotiate something with you, or pitch you on an idea is what I feel. I see Sagittarius energy involved here. Somebody's feeling very anxious about this. You can't freaking make it up. This is everything that we're talking about just coming out. This person is going to come on strong in some way, shape, or form, okay? They could be showing you a lot of affection, a lot of love, a lot of passion. Yeah, because they want you to take a chance on them. They want you to take a chance on them. The thing about it is, so this person may be, could have something to do with a spiritual business. I don't know why I keep getting that. See, here's the networking right here. I do feel like whatever this is going, now I'm feeling like this could be somebody trying to come back, honestly, but take it as it resonates here. I see fire signs all over this reading along with Libra. And so I feel like this is someone here that, honestly, I feel like they could be suffering in some way. They could have a lot of obstacles in their life. Maybe they feel like beliefs or something was an issue here in the past within your situation. I feel like this person has had a pretty big cross to bear here. Maybe over a choice that was made, or potentially over how, I don't know, something maybe that's been happening in their life. I also feel like there's a lot of guilt here as well. This is why Spirit was telling you easy does it. But to be honest with you, if this person was in your life in any way other than friends, I'm clearly seeing no strings attached. Okay, so it almost feels to me like whatever is being talked about here may actually be in a business capacity. The problem is there's something here that you cannot trust. I want to say somebody here is still tied to someone else, or someone here else here is still in the picture in some way, shape, or form. And I think this is going to frustrate you too in the funnel card here, period of frustration, okay? And this is about lessons being learned here. I think that this is going to frustrate you. I almost feel like it's reoccurring at a time where you feel like you're actually doing well in your life. Yeah. This could be a woman friend of yours. There could be some kind of female influence, something like that, Taurus energy. This may be the party that I feel like is still in someone's life as well. Whoever this is, that person is a hindrance, okay? So I don't know why they're in the life. I don't know if this, I don't know who they are, okay, to this other person. I don't think that it has anything to do with you, but I know that they're still attached to this person in some way. And I feel like in that double energy right there, I just think that I don't know that you can trust this, okay? And I just feel it so heavy in my gut, so I'm just going to go with that, okay? I think that we have someone here that knows that you do well, that you're very smart. I feel like business person, or maybe a very creative individual, something like that. I feel like someone here, though, is not operating out of their higher self. So I almost, you know, the thing about it is, this is kind of iffy to me, just because I feel like somebody can be kind of all over the place. So if I feel something in a moment, I'm going to come in and I'm going to act on it. I'm going to go very strong, but then I can change as well. And something is here about this attachment this person has, and also what this person does here to kind of keep someone maybe around in a sense. The issue is, I'm sorry, how does that impact you? And I feel like if you were to sink money or something into something, and honestly, even if you didn't do that, even if you were to sink maybe a lot of time or something into someone, it could end up costing you. Now, why is it costing you? It's costing you because emotionally, this could end up being quite draining for you. Okay. Which obviously would begin to impact you in other areas of your life. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let me see what this is about, Spirit, for the collective. So yeah, you could have someone trying to come back around that maybe, yeah, looking for some kind of resurrection or something like that is what I feel. Even some kind of reunion. This could be a friend or anybody like that, although I tend to think it's a little bit more. This person is not, I feel like they still have other things to go through. Please know when I talk about shadow too, that we all have a shadow side. I always try to say that because I think some people use that term like it's a bad term. We all have a shadow side, okay? Hopefully you lean more towards the lighter side. But I mean, sometimes the shadow comes in handy, right? Sometimes you just got to let a bitch know, right? We need that shadow side to do that. So, you know, to handle business sometimes, and, you know, to fight a battle sometimes. It does come in handy. So I'm just letting you know, let's not completely subdue the shadow side. It does come in handy. But what I'm seeing with this here is somebody could be coming back in, but I want you to look at this as well. There's 3 people in this, and that's what I was getting here as well. Somebody still has an affiliation or a tie elsewhere, and that person is going to try and come between you and something. Okay. It almost feels to me like, let me keep going. Although somebody may be wanting this or taunting this in some way and trying to be romantic and passionate, there might be another issue at hand. Capricorn is here as well. Yeah, see, look at this. This is a person actually, look, they don't have, okay, 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 4 of Cups. I mean, somebody is going through it. This is why they're trying to come towards you. Here you are, King of Coins here, Midas Touch coming out. You're a very stable individual here. So somebody here actually finds themselves at some kind of crossroads here. Okay, this is a person that's been avoiding the truth about something. They didn't want to see some kind of betrayal, some kind of ending that maybe has been happening even around them. Whoever's been trying, that we see here to be careful, could be trying to drive a wedge. They could have been driving a wedge in a particular situation. I see somebody here again that has been, they've had a cross to bear, and they're sitting there in a lot of regret over something that could have happened with you, is what I feel. All right, Spirit, what else? Look at that. Wow, yeah. So we have 2 queens here and a king. I think that this person, so they could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini or Libra. We already saw Libra, that's twice there. I see a Sagittarius here as well. I also see a Taurus energy. Somebody could be finding out the truth about something following an ending. They feel very betrayed, I feel like, about a particular situation. This person to me feels a bit lost. Okay, not knowing what to really do kind of next, so they just kind of stay still is what I'm getting. This could have happened with a Queen of Swords energy, okay, or maybe they moved towards the Queen of Wands, and this is the one that's been kind of creating this problem, or the Queen of Swords, either one. I really feel like it was happening to a male for some reason. But of course, flip the energies up if you feel it. We all have masculine, of course, and feminine energy, as you know. Someone feels challenged by something that... Wow, okay. We have to make this work is what I just got. We have to make this work. I feel like someone... Okay, let me see. This has to do with information that's been gained is what I feel. All right, Spirit, what else? Look at that, Ace of Cups. Strength card. Yeah, I think this person is, look at that, Nine of Swords energy. I'm telling you, somebody's suffering here, and they're suffering over some kind of massive betrayal that they feel in their life. I feel this is about information that has come out in some way. And maybe this has already been out. Somebody could be realizing something too. I see a lot of heart energy here about the way they feel the emotions. I feel like some information has come out that is making someone feel very, very betrayed, but also making them take another look at a particular situation in some way. The thing is with you, you may be very cold to an individual at this time. That's also why Spirit came right out with saying easy does it. You've grown a lot, okay? I can see that you're a very balanced individual. Really tune in to this situation, because I feel like you're going to need to see the deeper meaning behind everything that happened here. You may also be having some kind of dream or getting information within the dream or the dream state in some way that's going to shed some light on what has happened. You may have already gotten that as well. Likewise, I feel like that might be the same with them too. I don't know what has come to light. Somebody is finding out that someone around them was not the person that they thought that they were. So we need to make this work, or we must make this work. Somebody here is trying to get some courage together is what I feel, to overcome something that could have actually happened in a situation here. So now that I'm reading this, I feel like this person actually is the one with the pure intentions. I also feel like they're really, really stressed out about something, like they can't get ahead. I feel like a hammer is, God, I'm getting really uncomfortable in my neck too, and even hot here. I feel like I'm really uncomfortable about something. Okay, maybe there is, this card is literally about depression. I talked about depression going into this situation because I felt it. Somebody could actually be having an awakening, because I immediately associated with potentially being some kind of awakening that was taking place and how that can make you feel. So with that comes these awakening moments as well, these realizations, right? And I feel like that is what's happening here. Somebody feels kind of hopeless in this situation, a lot of really intense anxiety. I feel like I'm trying to climb my way out of a hole, but get back into something. Oh my God. Yeah, there's a lot of sadness, I feel like, and regret in this specific situation here. Yeah, and this could be a family situation. This could be a family situation. If it is, I feel like they're watching you in some way, Ace of Swords, and they want to talk. They want to talk. And that's what I feel. Someone feels like they have to make something work, or they have to bring something back together. I feel a lot of foolishness here. And I think this person knows that. I wonder how long they've actually kept quiet about whatever this is, because I definitely feel like somebody here is suffering in silence, okay? It could have been, maybe you guys got separated over some kind of beliefs, you know, with the cross here. Maybe someone felt, because I see that your third eye is open. Okay, you could be very much so I'm more into like metaphysical or new age or something like that. Just spirituality. So it could have definitely been beliefs or allowing not just beliefs. It could be religion, it could be marriage. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying it could be that, till death do us part, that sort of thing. Things that are kind of, held over our head, even though they wanted to be with someone else. But I don't know that this is a love situation. I see love here, but this could also be a family situation for some of you guys. So this could definitely be someone in your family. Why do I feel like you're going to find out the truth suddenly? Somebody could be very concerned about you finding out the truth also about something that was done. And what's so interesting here is as I look at this card here, I feel like you already know. So you're dealing with a very complex, I think, situation here. I don't even know if you know the full magnitude of it yet, but you definitely could. This is somebody you could have certainly cut out of your life, no strings attached, right? You could have already cut this person out of your life and have tried to create a distance between the two of you. It's interesting, even as I look in the strength card, this person has a robe on. Do you see this? But they're actually taking it off. They're unrobing in some way or disrobing in some way, almost like I need to get naked. I need to get vulnerable, right? Maybe they feel vulnerable. Remember, I kept saying I feel like somebody is trying to keep you from seeing something. If this is you, you're already quite intuitive. Perhaps that is right. Because remember, this person is over here in some kind of devil energy. Somebody feels quite exposed, I think, when it comes to you. Okay, all right. So let's keep going. What else, Spirit? What is this about? Yeah, and I feel like with the dice here, they're trying to get the courage here to take a risk and actually to spill some, I don't know if it's, I almost said spill tea. Okay, so spill tea, maybe spill some tea on something that happened or maybe even just on their feelings in some way. Somebody definitely wants to talk. Definitely wants to talk. You could, okay. So you could be a person here that gets a lot of recognition. They've seen some kind of advancement, I feel like, in your life here. It's interesting because Nine of Wands, you're definitely the wounded warrior. I feel like you're somebody that has just really persevered and been very resilient, perhaps through a past situation. I almost get the, hang on one second. Yeah, I almost get the idea that there is some kind of reinvention to a certain extent of self, right? Maybe you even went in a completely different direction here, but you've been able to do it. I feel like you're doing it on your own. So I don't think that you've been given a lot. You've had to kind of push through and do things on your own. This person's seeing you in some way. They're seeing some kind of advancement is what I'm getting here. You could very well be in the spotlight or maybe just getting some kind of recognition or advancement or accolades of some sort. Yeah, I told you there's a reinvention here. You have done something on your own that someone has personally watched. But what's interesting about the Six of Wands, you being in this state of victory in some way or them seeing you this way, is that it's almost like, oh wow, something has broke is what I was going to say. Something has broke. So what's broke? Some kind of illusion has broken due to it. Somebody seeing things a bit more clearly. What I feel like I'm not in a good place with wherever I am. Of course, I see the Nine of Swords here, but there's something else that's going on. High Priestess energy here. You have the Magician and the High Priestess energy. You're in quite an empowered state. This is why they feel like you know something, or they don't want you to know. It's almost like I'm watching you to see what you know. And when I'm trying to figure out here what you know. It's interesting because in the cards I started the other day, I kept getting the cards Spill the Tea. I got that at 2 different times. I'm thinking, what is that about? And I don't know why afterwards I was thinking about that, which is really odd. And then today when I was running, I started thinking about that. I'm like, now that this is coming out, it kind of fits together. Like, I need to know what you know. You know what I'm saying? Spill the tea, especially if they're watching you, watching your post or watching you do something or listening to you or even talking to you on the phone. Although I'm pretty sure you've cut this person out in some way with no strings attached here. Yeah. Because there was some kind of illusions here is what I feel. There was some kind of illusions here. I'm going to ask what were the illusions, Spirit? What do they not want the collective to know? What does somebody not want the collective to know? I know what this is. About a lover situation. That's that third party that's in the equation here. From the past. Okay. When you thought they were single, or when they were single. Okay, so you guys could have also worked together in some way, is what I'm feeling here. Yeah. This could have been somebody at a distance that somebody was still dealing with, is what I'm getting. This person could have been coming across as single here, but maybe they were still very much attached to a past situation here. They could have certainly put you in some kind of third-party situation. Remember, I kept saying somebody is still attached. I could feel it. Yeah, so if this person was acting like they were working a lot or, you know, always away working, something like that, I think there was something else going on. I don't see a marriage here, but I definitely see another situation they were very much so attached to, and I feel like it could have definitely been at a distance. Yeah, and you know what, if you, and only take this if this is your story, because I know this is never easy to go through something like this, but if there is, I feel like you could have been defiant because you knew it. You know what I'm saying? So if you were asking the question, if you knew something else was going on, I feel like you really stood your ground in this specific situation. You could have stood your ground and left or moved away or just stopped talking, completed the cycle is what I feel. Yeah, see, this is somebody was definitely hiding something, but they were also, this tells me that they were also not connected. They were not connected to their higher to their intuition in some way, shape, or form, to their higher self, to their higher knowledge. They weren't paying attention really to what was going on here. And I think this actually goes back to someone is trying to come between you and a friend. And I think that's what happened here. This could have been a friend of yours. This could have certainly been a lover, or it could have been a friend situation that was turning into more. Yeah. Somebody wants to share something with you. I also feel like someone feels like they have grown or like they have changed or like they're trying to go through some kind of growth, some kind of change here. Let me see. Who is this person trying to come in between you and a friend, Spirit? Tell me more about this situation, please. Okay. Who is this trying to come between you and a friend? Wealthy man, look at this. Is this you? Because you were coming up as the king of coins here. We have despair on the bottom. I had a mature woman at the top here, and a wealthy man. So somebody could have been holding somebody else up. To be honest with you, somebody that had the money. Honestly, if you were dealing with someone who you thought were wealthy, or if you are this mature woman in some way, this is somebody they could have actually been married to this person, but why do I feel like something else is going on? Somebody has got a hold on somebody, and I feel it so strongly, like they feel like they can't get out from something, and I don't know if it has to do with, it could have to do with some kind of legal, you know what I'm saying, legal arrangement or something like that. Maybe somebody got into something here thinking that their life would be a bit differently. But the thing is, I feel like this person is having a whole different life outside of that somewhere. So whoever you are dealing with here, if you are the wealthy man, if you are you could also very well be the mature woman as well. I think somebody here that has money that's been holding somebody else up. They're trying to stay in between this. They're continuing to try to stay in between this person getting away. Or maybe somebody you're dealing with is the wealthy man in some way, okay? And they don't want them to get away because of that. And for some reason, I feel like someone keeps pretty hard tabs on another individual. Maybe this is why somebody is coming through just feeling like they can't breathe, or like they're being watched or something like that. I see absolute despair because somebody is recognizing something, and they may be recognizing something that actually took place. They may be seeing the truth about a situation. Okay, what else here? Easy does it. The other day when I was doing your reading, I remember it just flew out about having compassion. I was like, I don't even know where that fits, you know. I mean, and I'd have to go back and listen to the reading because I don't remember what the whole reading was about. But I do remember thinking, where does that fit at? And now I'm seeing easy does it, which I think is interesting here. I think somebody might be in some grief and actually some kind of depression over their circumstances or situations based on something here. Look, I'm struggling to find the right path. They've watched you kind of make your way. You could have walked away from a situation here, but they've kind of watched you make your way and reinvent yourself in some way, shape, or form. You're doing well. You have the Midas touch. Things are coming in for you. And I think they're really, I don't even want to say commiserating. I don't think they're bringing others into it. I just think this is a personal thing. Okay, I'm running it through. I feel like I'm just going over it over and over and over in my head. So I wish I could right my wrongs here. They can't seem to find their path. They cannot seem to, they want to follow their destiny. They want to have life instilled back in them in some way. I feel like I'm owned. Okay, this sounds really terrible. I don't even know where this reading is going, but I'm going to follow the energy. I feel like I'm owned, or somebody has a, yeah, I feel like someone feels like they can have tabs on me, like they own me, or like they control me in some way. This might be a person that wants to call you, hear your voice, have a conversation with you in some way here. Look at this. Our love is still there despite the distance. Because they feel the same. I heard a minute ago that we have to make this work, or we must, you know, we got to find a way to make this work, or something like that, whatever it is. Secrets, I haven't told you everything. I feel like there's a lot that they haven't told you. I think a lot of shit in this situation for some reason was misrepresented, or was just skipped altogether. And I think they're really overwhelmed from whatever this is. This is exactly the way I was feeling. The stress from this is draining me. Okay. Someone is really, really overwhelmed about this situation. Okay. Let me get some hidden truths. I'm gonna see which way I feel drawn to go. What else, Spirit? What might this person wish to say to the collective? Okay, I have trouble with intimacy. We keep getting this person, don't we? I don't know what you want. Yeah. I think they question a lot. I think this person definitely, I can't get enough of you. I think this person definitely feels like you have given up and went your own way, and you seem to be more focused on what you're doing. I feel like in your life, what you're creating here, the Midas touch, things going well for you. It's almost like they feel really left out by this situation. They know they lied. They may not have faced you a long time due to some kind of lies or distortions in the things that were being told to you. There was always, I'm sorry, this, for this particular situation, and if it's not yours, it's not yours, but there was always someone else in the picture. And I feel like this is such a hot and cold thing. Like, the attraction is so heavy. I want to come and see you. At the same token, you know, I also have this other obligation, but I don't want you to know about it because I don't want to be shut out. But I also think what you were getting was a lot of hot and cold energy, because, you know, they wanted you and they wanted you, and then they had to kind of cut it off, you know, when they was with someone else here, is what I feel. I trusted you. They didn't expect you to leave. And I want you so badly. I can't get enough of you. I want you so badly. I feel a ton of passion in this particular situation. A ton of passion in this situation. And you guys could have had a very hot connection, for the record. Maybe you guys were together, or maybe the chemistry was just so strong, so heavy, even overwhelming to a certain extent. I feel like I love our conversations, you know, our together time. I'll say alone. I think things could have been a little naughty, because I know I'm feeling that way. Definitely not a bad thing. I'm just saying, I just started feeling that whenever I was leaning into this energy. I do think that, I feel like I do think that you gave up. And I think that they think that you gave up, and that is something that they're concerned about. They've tried to keep things under wrap. They know there's more to the story. Okay, I know there's more to the story. And it's almost been like a haze, or I'm in some kind of denial about something that was happening, or the choices I was making, or something like that. The problem is I still feel this third party in the equation. I still feel that. Okay, Spirit, what else for the collective, please? Yeah, learn or teach. This is about expansion. We started off with that. There's something that's happening with you. I don't know if you're learning something new, if you're taking on a new vocation, if you're doing something creatively, if you are teaching something, you could very well be a teacher, something in that capacity. I feel like you're a very positive person. That's kind of been where your head has been. Okay, I feel like a lot of creativity right now that's really flowing, but also just the energy. I feel I'm getting better. Okay, so this isn't just about creatively. I feel like I'm becoming, like I feel better. Everything around me feels better because it feels clear in some way, shape, or form. I think this actually is speaking to your growth, into your expansion that you've actually been through here in Jupiter energy. We know Jupiter is very lucky as well. That's also leading to your expansion as well. And I think it has. It's helped you. There's something different that you're doing that you weren't doing before that is standing out in some way. So easy does it, and now we see the moon, you know, and it's almost like this acceptance. Okay, this acceptance of this situation, this acceptance of, and that's really where I feel like you are. This acceptance of what you've learned from it. Yeah, I don't think you're being controlled by your emotions and by your feelings, if I'm being honest, which makes sense because you were coming out in a Queen of Swords energy, okay? So you're not allowing them to tell you how to react to things, okay? You're just trying to be, again, easy does it. You're trying to be very balanced, very in tune, very harmonious, I feel like, in your approach. And most importantly, very connected. Seeing the bigger picture is what we're seeing here. There is something here, I feel like, that may make you feel a bit defensive, or like you need to defend something here. Oh, Spirit. Yeah, maybe it has to do with your destiny. Maybe it has to do with your career. We saw that. Somebody could be trying to affect you, affecting your career, doing something like that. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know who this person is, but I know that whoever they are attached to, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a family member, whether it's somebody else, okay, it is not good. It is dark, is what I'm getting. Okay, that person is dark. That person would do whatever, I feel like, to maybe take this, or to keep this person around, and maybe to keep you even out of the picture, or at bay in some way. I think you have to really continue to focus here. Even if you were to allow someone to come in or have a conversation, try to do it from a place of detachment, no strings attached, right? Keeping your emotions out of it so that you're not triggered, I think, about a situation here. Yeah, something good is about to come for you. It's so interesting here. I love this card. This is talking about the 8th house here. So whatever this is that you're expanding on, I feel like you could be actually... I almost feel like you're using other people's resources, okay? So you could actually be doing this through other people's resources, which is weird because I started the reading saying somebody could be coming to you because you have done well, wanting to do something because you have done well, or wanting you to use your resources. But this is telling me that you need to focus on your own growth, and as much as you can with other people's resources in some ways to help you. Resources can also be about networking in some way, okay? You're rising up in some kind of power, though. I don't know what that means. So maybe in your position, maybe you have, maybe you have increases in the levels of power that you're given in your particular position here. Maybe you have some kind of authority over other people, or I don't know, maybe you have maybe you just manage other people in some sense. Somebody could be facing some kind of life or death issue as well. Yeah, maybe there's some kind of health scare or health problem as well that I'm getting. Someone could feel like they're facing some kind of life or death issue. This could be the person maybe that you're dealing with. Interesting. Yeah. That's again, Spirit wants you again to, this is about this relationship that's coming in. Easy does it. They want you to take a diplomatic approach. You're being used in some way, shape, or form, okay, to handle this. If this is just an absolutely awful person that you cannot be in the room with, that has just done terrible things, you know, they're evil or whatever, obviously don't ever open the door for that. But I think this is someone who definitely recognizes the error of something that was done here. It's like I'm finally seeing something clearly, and I feel like this is somebody, the person, I don't think they would have ever wanted to know this or to understand the level of control that something has had over them. This person could also be very attached, I feel like, financially, or maybe they are attached to material things in some sense as well, and that could have been driving some kind of decisions here. I don't think they anticipated you finding something out or you changing as much as you did. So where you used to give this person, I feel like, a lot of love, laughter here, great conversations, stuff like that, like you're very, very different. You don't have those same warm and fuzzies maybe that you once did. Okay, I just heard a lot of time has passed. So maybe a lot of time has passed between the two of you, or maybe they're concerned about that happening. Spirit, what else? Gossip. The stork up there was about gossip too. Prayer, yeah. Vanity. Yeah, renewal. You know, I was saying that someone actually had confusion here. And I want you to look at how this is actually grabbing this person, trying to confuse them. And I think that this card is so important because I was just about to say somebody here is concerned about what this will look like. Okay. And I don't know why that is. They're concerned about it. I want it. I'm even praying for it in some sense, but I'm concerned. This would be a person that is very vain. This is a person that really loves themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or at least puts that out there, because let's be honest. A lot of people that are vain, they're just, you know, it's just a, I don't know. It's just an overimposed ego in some way because they don't feel good enough. You know, I mean, it's crazy, but it is true. So it is the double-edged sword. I just feel like that arrogance is kind of false. Like I'm going to lean on my vanity, what I have, my body, my look, something like that. Because what do I really have to offer, to be honest with you? It definitely has something to do with that. Somebody could also be concerned about some kind of changes that has happened as well in the looks. I don't know why. The looks are what they have and how that might actually present to you if they're coming in for some kind of renewal is what I'm getting here. Somebody's definitely worried about that, but I feel like they are praying about it as well, trying to I think they're asking God for some kind of help here with the prayer card. And they know that people are going to talk, and they're very confused. And I want to talk about this for just a moment, because earlier in the reading I was getting that somebody can come in like gangbusters, remember, just laying it on thick in some way, but then just be like, okay, I'm, you know, just, it's like a split moment. It's almost like I'm dealing with two different personalities. So maybe somebody is actually bipolar. Yeah, they don't know what to do, and I feel like somebody has their ear as well, or somebody is trying to have their ear or to control the narrative, narrative as well. And I feel like it's whoever this outer influence is. Did I say something about a mom earlier? Because why do I keep feeling that? This could definitely be a female influence around somebody, and we did see female come out that is trying to control the narrative. Wow, this is crazy. Okay. I mean, honestly, just make sure, again, easy does it. Okay. I do think that something is about to happen here. Somebody is trying to keep you desperately from seeing something, the fullness of something that actually could have happened here in the past. Or maybe their ways, they are watching you, I feel like, quite a bit, but I also feel like they're desiring to have some kind of conversation here. Somebody feels destroyed, and I'm telling you, the way this is coming through, this would have to be someone that I trusted, that actually deliberately gave me false information or tried to come between me and another person or something like that. I don't know, because somebody damn sure knows that they have some very, very deep feelings here. I don't know if they feel like they missed an opportunity or they missed out in some way or the time has passed, but there's something here that is very much so driving this. And with this person feeling very betrayed as well, sometimes when we get betrayed or if we're going through something, we tend to think about the people that were a bright light in our life or someone who has inspired us or offered us guidance in some way. And I feel like that is kind of happening here. So definitely use your discernment. Try to be diplomatic and stay tuned in here, because I see you have a very beautiful nature about you. Just stay tapped in and tuned in with this particular situation and don't fall for anything, that's for sure. I think you need to still have boundaries, to be fair, but handle this person who I definitely know is going through a lot here. A little TLC, that's what I want to say. Make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Wow. Move forward today with confidence and knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead. I definitely feel that up here. I feel like you're already doing that, to be honest with you. And, you know, this could be, again, I'm going to go into, I don't know who watches this either. This could be that this whole thing that I keep saying, this person could be the one that is actually watching me, okay? Trying to make a leap, trying to have some kind of new beginnings, leaving the past mistakes in the past. But if you're on the receiving end here, this could be telling you as well, you know, to have this conversation, this may actually bring a sense of closure or even renewal in a sense, okay? Go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety, yes. Acknowledge any old wounds and then release them. Use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. Okay, that's beautiful advice. So this is all about moving ahead in some way, shape, or form. Whatever here that tends to be coming in, I would definitely just be, I don't know. I think you can be open, but I would also be, I'm feeling a little bit cautious, to be honest with you. I think you have to be cautious, because I do feel with this person's attachment to whoever this is, and I don't know how deep this connection goes, to be honest with you, but it's something that feels very close to home to me. So with that kind of connection and someone else that's kind of being in there, I don't know the influence this person has in their life. It could be someone who they've had children with, okay? It could be, it could also be family. You know, family can be a very strong hold on us sometimes. So maybe that is what it is, okay? I don't know. Something is really, really pulling this person to you, though, is what I'm feeling here. And they do feel like you, I feel like they feel like they could offer you a lot. The thing is, I just don't know that they would be around for very long, so... Okay, I think I'm just going to leave it right there, guys. I'll start another reading here momentarily. Let me get something to eat. I just worked out a little while, so... Okay, I will get back with you guys in a little bit. Have a good night. Bye.